Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Stepping, saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would have did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Pushes him aside at the 45. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Here's Williams.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
The Bears hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be third down. You look at this Cowboy defense.
In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
What is that?
Throwing again here, Williams. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there. What is that?
Throwing is Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Trying to fit it in the ball, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
There's no other way you can describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Milton.
He hits blue.
He's up to the 20. Now he's free up the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
You look at this Bears defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
That's complete. Luther Burnham. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
For a Chicago Bears.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21.
That's good for a Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Flushed out right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And this one is right through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
To throw is Milton.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Here we go. Cougar night.
Now Milton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's got it complete to Tolbert.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they run with blue.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw, it's Milton.
Run!
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Milton. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's Milton. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Play action. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
What is going on?
To throw once more, here's Williams. Open man is Duvernay.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
To the air, Williams.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore, 36 yards.
And the Bears are able to move back in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, they could repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
On first down, it's Blue. And he sidestepped a one-man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On the go.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Milton.
They'll air one out deep from Mingo.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Milton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And now a high kick trying to pin them back. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively.
Hold on your fucking blocks, bro.
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And then we take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage.
Why isn't he keeping it?
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Off play action. Milton escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw. Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down.
So what away?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Milton. And he takes a shot.
I don't understand why they aren't.
This will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
To throw, Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
Of course.
Man down the field, that's Adunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Adunze as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. To the right, I guess that's what you get from the quarterback like that. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. CD, I know it's just nowhere near year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They go with blue between the tackles. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
19, 19.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Montez Sweat getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
The 44-yard line.
Ready, start!
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now, hang on here, because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance.
Ready, set!
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for us Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is Homer. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's Williams. They set up the bubble screen. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
I don't understand.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I have no fucking idea.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. To throw is Milton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Milton. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, wait, bro.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
That is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Ready, break. Stop low, 18. Come on. Hit. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
Throwing is Milton.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't
I
necessarily
wouldn't let me jump up for that shit.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Milton. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They go again with Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
16 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Back to throw. Williams. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
A pass complete to Adunze.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Did he get the feet down?
What is up with the fucking high passing?
Luther Burden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Here's Milton now to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Milton. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Past the 60, past the 60.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
What's up?
To the air, Williams. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long. They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find Kmet. Shreds him with his stiff arm.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At the 13-yard line.
Now second and 4.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. Leaves him with a fourth and 1.
Bro.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up to the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Milton. He's got it complete to Tolbert.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Back to throw now on first down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lamb. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
It's the score. Cowboys 45. Bears 38.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
He's back to throw.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he's He's got a first down as he's tackled inbounds at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears
Back to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the
2
31-yard
timeouts
line.
still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading